2023 Fortis with the little baby S2 cam. Let's see how she feels. Hello and welcome back to the YouTube channel. MFJJ here, looking at the Fortis 2023 PSE with the S2 cam. This is the short draw length cam, which if you run like a 28 or a 27 inch draw length, this bow is going to have a lot more performance for someone your size because this cam's designed to be shot at a shorter draw length. This bow is published at 335 foot per second at 29 inches because this cam will not go to 30 inches. So keep that in mind. It'd be another 10 to 15 feet a second to give you a true 30 inch draw length IBO. 6.5 inch brace height, 30 inch axle to axle, 25 to 29 inch draw length by half inch increment, 50 pound, 60 pound, 70 pound, or 80 pound limb peak adjustments at 4.3 pounds. Let's measure some of that stuff and see what we get. New features for this bow, because this is very similar to the XF bows they made last year. Front mount Picatinny setup for low profile in your quiver, which is awesome. You can't see it under here, but they did drill and tap the back of this for the Hamskea integrate rest system. And the IMX is already cut here as well. They added one of these little fellers, just like some of the other manufacturers are doing, which is a nice plus. And the biggest thing to me is they put the snap-in axle cam assembly tuning feature to where you can pop those out and pop them back in. Don't have to press it and disassemble it to try to move your camera around and get that tune going. So those are all awesome features to add on to a bow that already was a pretty nice bow. So nice little plus. Let's measure some of this. All right, axle to axle is supposed to be 30 inches. Let's take a look at that. It's about a quarter shy, so it's like 29 3/4. Brace height's 6.5, and it's 6.5 to the back of the string. That's how they're measuring that. Overall riser length should be 25, just like the other one. Yep, right on the money. It's probably got a 2 1/4 reflex, just like the other one did, but let's see. Yep, 2 1/4, right around there. All right, let's see what the physical weight is. .8, 4.9, same as the other one. So it's a little heavier than published. I mean, if you take that off, if you take that off, and weigh it without that, you're probably still like 2/10, somewhere around there, heavier than the published 4.3. So it's probably more like 4.5. Let's see what our draw weight's at. We're set at 29 already. Ooh, 74.9. That one's a little stout. Here you go. 71.7. .8, a quarter will probably do it. .70 on the dot. All right, let's see how this feels. .350 grain arrows as always, 70 pounds, 30 inches, or 29 inches, sorry. A little more vibration in that cam, just a little bit, not a lot. can feel the reverb run a little longer. You will commonly feel more vibration in a cam when you run it at its maximum length over its middle sections. And the other version of this bow, the E2, hang on, and then the vibration stops. The E2 is in the middle of its adjustment at 30 inches. This is maxed at 29, so you typically will feel a little more vibration in something that's maxed out. All right, let's see how fast it is. 70 pounds, 29 inches, 350 grain arrow, S2 cam, looking for 335 feet a second according to their publish. And that is a published at 29. So it's the length we're shooting it at. 323. .130. That's weird. I'll have to reshoot that one. .320. I'm gonna reshoot that red one. .318. So let's say 321, which is 14 feet off of the published. Now let's adjust those let-offs lower and see if it'll give us a couple more feet at a lower let-off. Lowest let-off setting on the S2 cam. Everything else the same. We can get a little bit more out of it. 316. I shot that one a little bit to the left. That's not going to be as accurate of a speed. Let's see if we can move my impact over here a little bit. 321. .320. So that's to be about the same as the other. So that's 14 feet, which is about the same as the first Fortis we tested. It was 14 feet slow with the E2 cam. So these are published a bit off on what they really shoot, unfortunately, but the specs on them are still really impressive regardless. So don't allow the 14 foot a second difference that we're testing both of them at so far to dissuade you from the bow, because their published speed is faster than I think anybody else's published speed with those specs. It's still a really impressive bow, a really good solid tunable system, very stable platform. New pick mount and integratable accessories make the bow a lot more balanced and a lot more level, which you don't really think about until you bolt it together and use it. But those features are here to stay, folks, and I don't know who's not going to do it going forward. I'll be really surprised if 3 years from now every bow doesn't have completely integral components, just because they feel so much better balanced. And when it's balanced, you don't have that left to right lean. You don't miss as much left to right because your bow doesn't turn as much left to right. So definitely huge pluses. But outside of that, it's very similar to what they made last year. A lot of similar features, but with a way easier tuning system, which is huge for the shop or the do-it-yourself guy who's going to work on those at home. Head on over to podiumarcher.com for all your archery needs. $99 and up is still free shipping. Looking for ideas for videos. What do you want to see? Are there products that we're not testing that you'd like to see tested? Have to be current, not old products. Is there how-tos that you're looking for that we haven't done, and anything along those lines? I'm going to start doing a lot more of the help videos, hopefully. So love the comments down below. Give me as many of them as you can. It helps give me feedback, helps me know what you're looking for, and it gives me ideas for videos in the future. So more than anything, thanks for watching.